All right, we're back on the Eddie, and you can. We're back up. All right, what the hell? Now it's you know what? Right off the bat, here we go. It's all right. It's working now. Back on the Eddie and Everything show, and we were just talking about the Saturday Night Live skits and stuff like that.
Yes, we were.
One
Yeah.
of the funniest friggin' guys that was ever on that show.
Uh-huh.
We may have talked about this before.
Maybe.
Alec Baldwin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Did you ever see the sweaty balls stuff?
Yes. Oh, that was with Justin Timberlake, too. Sweaty balls, sweaty balls.
No.
No?
He was Dick in a box.
Oh, okay, all right. I mean, hey, it's all fucking genitalia.
The sweaty
bullshit.
balls was
So-
a parody of the Martha Stewart show, basically.
Okay.
And he came on. He was a famous cook or whatever.
And he cooked
And this was
sweaty balls?
his biggest thing that they loved so much that he baked was sweaty
Sweaty
balls.
balls, okay.
They were little,
Yeah, whatever.
obviously baked balls or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I just love the way your sweaty balls taste in my mouth. It's like, oh,
That's so fucking funny.
oh my God. Do you have your phone? 'Cause I don't have my.
Yeah, I do have my phone, but I am so surprised that I mashed those two together. The Dick in a Box. Is that what you called it?
Yeah.
Dick in a Box.
And that was pretty funny
with
too.
Justin
Timberlake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have sworn they were both together, but they weren't.
No.
So that's okay. I mean, when it comes to genitalia comedy, oh my gosh, Saturday Night Live's got it covered. I would have thought Family
For the
Guy,
most part.
but no, Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, they don't do too bad.
Go.
Not too bad. All right. Here,
What? What are you doing? What? What's going on? Oh my God.
Okay. We're gonna look up sweaty balls.
Okay, yeah, like see the video or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's
Sweaty balls,
It's-
sweaty balls. I remember the song.
It's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna take me like a half an hour to find it.
Where was that dog barking from?
Across the street, those fucking things.
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. All right. So I couldn't tell direction.
Sweaty balls on the SNL. Oh yeah. Oh, they're horrible, dude. I swear to God, they won't do anything until you open the goddamn door, usually.
Yeah.
And they just fucking bark and 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 bark. They're fucking. Oh, they're horrible.
I hear him.
Oh, good.
Did you find it?
Yeah, it says the video's unavailable.
All right. Maybe they're suing for it or something.
You have to sit there on this drive.
Sweaty balls, sweaty balls.
Oh, here else.
Hello, I'm Margaret Jo McCullen. And I'm Terry Rialto. And you're listening to The Delicious Dish on National Public Radio. Now, Terry, it's Christmas season again, our favorite time of year. That's right, Margaret Jo. Holiday time is when the most wonderful culinary wishes can come true. Now, what's on your list this holiday season, Margaret Jo? Well, Terry, I really got greedy this year. I'm asking Kris Kringle for a wooden bowl, some oversized index cards, and a funnel. Ooh, a funnel. That'll be great for funneling. I know. I feel like a glutton. What's on your list, Terry? Well, I'm only asking Santa for one thing, a big box of glue traps to help me deal with my
Wait a
excessive
minute.
rat problem.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
This is not right.
Same people, but
Yeah, same people.
yeah.
Why is that not on there?
I don't know. It's AI, man, just messing with us humans, you know, letting us know who's in charge.
Can I touch your balls?
Go ahead. Be careful. They're very delicate.
Wow. I can't wait to get my mouth around this ball. I like the way your balls smell.
Do whatever you want, ladies. My balls are here for your pleasure.
Alfie, I have to say your balls are so tender.
Well, there's no beating my balls. They're made from a secret sweaty family recipe. No one can resist my sweaty balls. No, that wasn't fucking long. It was another.
He got out of that thing where he shot somebody or whatever.
I'm pretty sure that was a fucking farce, anyways, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I think we talked about that before. It's like,
yeah,
there's no.
yeah.
He didn't.
That
was the prop guy's fault.
the girl.
Somebody.
Remember, she was a girl.
No,
Yeah.
the girl there was a girl that got shot.
No. There was a girl who was actually in charge. She was the fucking armorer or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And
I didn't know.
yeah, and she had live rounds and dummy rounds on the same fucking set, and never
Yeah.
should have had that shit.
Yeah. And I heard people say it should be up to the actor that should know how to use the firearm. It should do it.
No,
No,
fuck
they're in
that.
a
The way
fucking. They're actors.
yeah.
Most of them have probably never held a gun in their fucking
Right.
life. They don't know what to do.
Right.
They're relying on the prop people and
Yes.
stuff like that
to
get it done correctly.
Yes. No, I always thought it was her fault.
And did you ever see the videos that they showed of him afterwards?
Oh yeah, he was
Like
fucking
on the
distraught.
set.
He wasn't.
Oh,
he
my
wasn't
God.
acting.
No,
he was
not.
really
Yes,
distraught.
he was. He was just like obviously like anybody
shock.
else that
Yeah.
just realized that they shot somebody by accident.
Yes.
He
Thank
was
you.
completely distraught.
Oh yeah. No. I totally get it. Yeah. And I also thought it was totally her fucking fault. I don't think she should spend the rest of her life in prison or whatever, but it was just a really stupid.
It was a horrendous mistake.
A chain of events. 2, 3, 4. Down the road that just it shouldn't have happened.
No,
Shouldn't have happened.
No, it shouldn't have. But it also shouldn't have had this big fucking thing where, in
where they were persecuting
Republicans are saying, well, he should have known, and he should have. They should charge him with murder, and that.
No,
he fucking stupid. Come on.
Like, what about the guy? Remember, the other big one that was kind of like that was
Twilight Zone.
No, Brandon.
Lee. Brandon Lee.
Yeah, on the Crow.
He got killed on the set of the Crow.
Yeah, because it was
a live.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't a live round. It was actually a blank, but a blank. If you do it close enough and stuff, it can still push that stuff through you. Because they have to have something in front of, where they don't have a
projectile or something.
Yes. They have like a piece of cardboard and stuff, to keep the gunpowder in place and stuff. And even that, if you, do it close enough, it can penetrate, it can hurt you, so.
Obviously, it can kill you.
Yes, obviously it can kill you. Yes. Oh, well, lesson taken. fucking Bruce Lee's son is fucking
I
killed
know.
on set.
It,
Jesus.
and you know what? There was a big conspiracy thing around all that
Oh, I know. Believe me, I was, yeah.
because they were all like, "Oh, Bruce Lee died from somebody giving him his own 1-inch punch or something like that."
No, but
And from what I know, Bruce Lee
it
had
was-
his appendix burst.
well, yeah. So he was in Betty Ting's apartment in 1973, and yeah, supposedly he was screwing her. Supposedly somebody had given him the dim mak, right, which was the death touch, right? Like one of these ninja guys gave it to him,
Well,
and
I thought
then
it was the 1-inch punch thing or whatever.
no, dim mak, boom, death touch. Okay, so then believe me, I was like fucking religious with this shit back in the day. It's like, okay, so that was one theory, and then the official theory in the tabloids and all that stuff is he went to Betty Ting's apartment. He had a
Aneurysm.
a headache, right? So he took a bare aspirin or two of them from her, and then yes, he had an aneurysm. And so that's like the party line. But yeah, there's all these other conspiracy theories.
What I heard is
shit.
that his appendix blew up.
I didn't hear that. Oh, I heard his asshole blew up. They put a grenade up his ass.
I mean, but it just is really weird that like he died and then his son dies on set.
Yep.
You know,
It is. It
it's
is.
very strange.
I think it is very strange. Yep. I can see why people come up with conspiracy theories. It's like, oh, okay. Well, so he got, they put a curse on his dad, and then his dad and his dad. Okay.
Yeah, on the whole family.
Uh-huh.
You know what's funny?
Hmm.
Have you ever heard like Bruce Lee's voice? His
Yes.
actual voice?
Yes, I have.
Very high.
Yes.
Very high. They always dubbed it over in the movies.
Of course, yeah.
It
It was
is
much
hilarious.
lower than what it really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Wave. Right? Yeah. I remember what his real voice was. Yeah.
However, if he were alive today and sitting here right now, I would not mention that.
Oh no. Hell no. Dude, those 2-finger push-ups that he could do. It's like, wow. Like he is the father of isometrics, right? Instead of just, these guys that go in the gym, build the muscles, eat the protein, right? All that stuff, right? So they can look big and strong, and some of them are strong, don't get me wrong. But you look at Bruce Lee, who looked like he was scrawny, right?
And
he
he
was
was
like
only-
136
He
pounds.
was only like 5'8" or something like that.
No,
He
like
wasn't very tall.
5'6".
So wow.
Yeah, 132, 136
not a big
pounds.
man. Not a big man.
And he like could lift his own body weight with like a finger and stuff. I mean, like he showed that like real strength, like you don't have to have all these big muscles and stuff. Like you look at him, you would have no idea that he is so strong.
No.
Like, and then he does something, it's like, holy shit! Wow.
But he also showed that a lot of stuff is just about about leverage.
Well,
But-
yeah,
but
leverage and
Even
yeah.
like remember how they used to speed up the old like you remember on Channel 56 they had those kung fu movies that the guys would bat their eyebrows.
Preach a double. Oh no, yeah, there was Preach a double feature, and then
And there was Kung Fu Theater.
Kung Fu Theater.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I
And
do
these guys would
remember
move their arms like,
that. Oh, I would love that. Yeah.
I do too. But when Bruce Lee like did the movies and stuff like that,
Yeah.
they weren't doing the stupid effect, but it's the fucking speed that the guy,
Oh yeah, and no, and it was real.
and they weren't speeding it up. Yeah,
Yes.
it was
Yes.
like holy Christ, he would hit somebody. You could see like a blur where he hit
Yes.
somebody. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, and then that guy is like 30 fucking feet
Well,
away or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that was obviously exaggerated. But I mean,
Sure,
a
man.
person can't hit somebody and kick them 30 feet. Yeah, come on.
Just saying. Just saying. It's Bruce Lee, motherfucker. It's
I
Bruce
know.
Lee.
I know.
All right.
I wonder how old he'd be if he was alive right now.
I
Probably like
don't know.
117.
Ah,
Didn't those movies come out in the 70s? You remember the one where he was fighting Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
yes.
It was Enter the Dragon.
It was Game of Death.
Was it?
Game of Death was the last one, and it wasn't. It was 76, and it wasn't. What do they call it? It wasn't disseminated or whatever for average people to look at it in the theaters. Okay, it was the last one he did, and he died during it, and so yeah,
He
they
died
had it
during
like
that movie?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, yeah.
Oh. But he kicked the motherfucker in the face.
Oh, I know.
That 7-foot
Yeah,
fucking guy
yeah,
got kicked in the face by a 5'8", 5'6", whatever the guy was.
yeah, yeah.
And then
no.
there was a movie where he fought
Norris,
Chuck
yes.
Norris.
Fist of Fury.
Fist of Fury, yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is so cool. Like we're doing something that we know something about, and we're not even doing what do they call it? Fact check or whatever. It's like we just know this shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, and you know what? I mean, have you seen Chuck Norris lately?
Well, I've seen a couple of pictures of him on social media, and I know he's older and stuff.
He's
but
older, but
he looks
my
looks
God,
good. Like he's in his 80s, right?
Yeah.
And he looks fucking awesome.
He's fucking ripped.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him.
Apparently, that little slide under the bed gym worked really good.
I remember. I know what you're talking about. Oh, that's funny. Oh shit, dude. I wish I could feel and or look as good as that. It's like I'm trying to do exercise and stuff, but it's
apparently
like
you need to buy that slide under the bed gym. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, that may be. Oh my God.
Well, he does a whole thing now. He's got like a commercial with all these
like fucking
supplement
Billy
stuff that him
Blanks
and
and
his wife
shit.
take and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what is it? Like, isn't everything like this? No, that's 5 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Oh, 7.
7 degrees.
Yeah.
But there's something with Chuck. Or I think it's like, I don't fucking know. There was something with Chuck Norris. Some similar.
Like kind of the same thing as Kevin Bacon.
It's similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like for fighters or.
I don't know. I can't even remember what the hell I'm talking about as far as that, but I know it was something.
Good enough. Hey, folks, we're here in Dementia Hour, and we're just gonna play it out and see what happens.
You remember in like I know you do.
What?
In the early 80s, there was all these fucking unbelievable like karate kung fu movies.
Oh yeah, you like Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Remember he came out with Above the Law.
Bloodsport.
Yes, Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yes.
What a jackass he turned out to be.
Well, yeah, and so did Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Oh,
he's
yeah. He's
fucking dipshit.
Yeah, he's off the rails.
Oh yeah, and he doesn't even really fucking fight. I mean,
Well, he doesn't anymore.
No, but even when he was, I mean, it was against swords. Like it wasn't like UFC or something, where you like choke somebody out or whatever. It was just like, okay, I'm defending myself against a sword, and that shit ended fucking 75 years ago.
Dude, there was a movie. I think it was Above the Law.
Yeah.
Well, there was a scene that they were at a pool table and he was at the cop
Oh
and
yeah,
taking
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
down,
Above the
and
law.
he just fucking
Oh yeah,
kicked
no,
the holy fuck out
he
of this
did.
guy.
No.
It's
I
like,
mean,
holy
it
shit.
was very impressive at the time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying, like, real fighters
And
now, years later, are saying that he wasn't a real fighter. Looked good for the, for the cinema or whatever, but
yeah,
he wasn't all that.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking like go up to him if I saw him on the
Pick a
street
fight
and
with him.
say, "Yeah, hey, you want to fucking fight, motherfucker?" Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But
Well, you
I'm
might
just
be able
saying.
to now because he's like obese and kind of fucking screwed up. But
Hmm.
you yeah, you remember what was the movie or the show Kung Fu?
Yeah, David
David
Carradine.
Carradine.
Yeah, who ended up self asphyxiating himself,
Yeah,
and he was
kind of like the guy from Intercept.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, hey, if you got to go out, I guess.
Yeah,
Whatever,
that's kind of
whatever.
like it.
Yeah. So,
Anyways, all right.
yeah.
But they came out with a TV show
Uh-huh.
in the '80s that was on USA Network. Or not the '80s. I'm sorry, it was like the '90s, late '90s.
What?
It was another kung fu movie.
Oh, like a reboot?
His son was the main character,
Really?
but David Carradine was still in it. And every
Yeah.
time they, and I think they did this on Walker, Texas Ranger with Chuck Norris too sometimes.
Well, like a
But
crossover?
well, no. But what they did on the kung fu movies
Yeah.
is every time David Carradine had a fight scene, all you would see is like a red foot hitting somebody
Yeah.
because he was like
Yeah.
130 years old,
Yeah.
so he
Before,
couldn't do it.
yeah, CGI or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
but they didn't even make it. It was like you could have
It looked
taken a
stupid.
broomstick with a shoe
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
kicked somebody
Boom.
with it.
Oh, that's funny.
And I think they did that on Walker, Texas Ranger too,
Yeah,
a bit.
probably.
Because the fight scenes weren't really. I never really liked that show all that much, anyways.
No.
But the
But
fight
so I was
scenes
from
were,
Texas, so it was like huge, but it was
yeah,
like, dude, seriously,
yeah. The fight scenes
yeah,
were not. They
no,
weren't Chuck Norris worthy at all.
oh,
Not at
fuck,
all.
not at all. I
I
agree.
remember his movie. There's one movie. I think it was called not Eddie Mine.
Oh, the one where he
Force
was with the
Run or
little
some
kid.
shit.
It was like a little kid in fucking middle school or something, and they
No,
were fighting robots or some kind of
no, no,
shit.
no. It was a
Oh,
old. It was. I think it was one of the first movies he ever did. I'm gonna say. I was gonna say Enemy Mine, but that was a different movie. Um, um, it was something to do with he was like fighting this paranormal fucking dude or whatever.
yeah,
And
okay.
oh my god, the fucking fight stuff in that was unbelievable.
Like unbelievable.
Good,
Oh,
really good,
okay.
really good.
All right.
Force One? I don't. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, Delta Force.
No.
Yes, no, Delta
No.
Force.
Delta Force was a military-ish country.
Yeah, but he was in it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But that's not the movie I'm talking about.
Oh,
This movie, it was something.
okay.
This guy was like the guy who was fighting was like a paranormal thing or something like that. It was like one of his first movies he ever did, I
Really?
think.
Okay. Well, I don't like it, so I don't want to talk about it anymore. If you want to talk about Delta Force, I'm fine.
Okay, could I get you some tissues? Uh, would you like some crayons? I got a coloring
No,
book in the
good,
back.
good. I don't want to put one up my nose and get it caught up. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh, that's fun.
Boy, I don't even. Well, we didn't really have a subject, I guess. So we
Yeah.
just.
Well, we riffed
Yeah,
on. I mean, I thought that was pretty good. Action.
yeah,
You know. I
wasn't
mean,
bad.
come
Wasn't
on.
bad.
So when I was at the celebration of life or whatever, right?
Jesus.
I went a half an hour early. What?
Isn't it all depressing?
No,
Well,
it's
how
not
many
going to be depressing at all.
people that we used to know did you see there?
Huh? Maybe 2 or 3. I mean, because I was there before the actual time. Okay, so I went and I showed up a half an hour early at the community center, right? And so I ended up being the guy who opens the door, right? For people who are bringing shit in, right? Like food and decorations, whatever,
Yeah.
right? So I did that as my, because when I talked to mom, it was like, oh, okay, you can still do your podcast, but I mean, it starts at 1, so like a half an hour, blah blah blah. But then somebody came to the house and it's like, I want to leave the house. And it's like, you know what? Let me go and be more of service before the actual thing kicks off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was of more service holding the door open for people, like bringing shit in and setting shit up
Yeah.
than I would have been to just be there between 1 and 1:30, like, hi. I mean, so I think I did a good thing. I hope.
You know what's? I was just thinking about this today because another guy said this. I'm going to a celebration of life. How long has it been since it turned into I'm going to a funeral?
Yeah.
Nobody says that anymore. It's
No,
always
I mean,
I'm going to
it
a
doesn't
celebration
seem.
of life.
Yes, yes.
And
Like, what are you asking? When did that happen?
I
I don't know. Like
I
when
know
we
that
were kids, we always
it was
heard
a
about,
funeral.
yeah, it was a funeral
Yeah.
or it was a wake. Remember the word wake?
Yeah, they
It
had
was before the
yeah.
funeral. Yeah,
I'm not even
like the day
they
before.
still have wakes, I think sometimes, don't they? Or
I don't know.
I mean, my brother-in-law, but that was
20.
6 years ago. No, it was more than that.
Oh,
7, 8 years ago, maybe even 10. God, I don't even remember. But he had a wake and done a funeral.
yeah.
I mean,
So that makes sense, but I don't know when it became all a celebration of life. It's like I don't know when him became,
well,
became they,
okay,
right?
but that's
Like
a
you're telling somebody, a singular fucking human being person,
but
and
that's
they're like, oh, you have to I'm non-binary, so you have to
all right.
refer to
But
me as they.
that's a totally different thing, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, and
Oh,
we'll get to
okay.
that in a second because I agree with you. But I almost and whatever term you want to use, I don't care. Celebration of life is fine.
Which
But
I mean sounds like
but it just seems
uplifting,
like a more
right?
politically correct way to say a funeral. You know what I mean? It just sounds better.
Okay. No, I get
It's the
it.
same
And
outcome.
it does sound better though. Like it
The
kind
same
of,
thing happened to get us to this point.
yeah, it's like, but I do get like why they say celebration of life, because if like they're trying to set the tone of like, all right, we're not going to be here, we're not going to be fucking crying because he
Well,
or
okay, but
she is gone.
is it a party
But
atmosphere now?
I don't know because I didn't stay. All I did was like hold the door open for people. So and I left before the, quote unquote festivities began.
I mean,
So I don't know if it was upbeat or not.
I haven't. I'm gonna go out on a limb
Okay.
and
Yeah.
say that even though they call it a celebration of life,
Yeah.
I don't believe there's festivities going on.
Okay, so they're not like acting like, my people, the Irish. We're not fucking drinking and, doing a jig and shit. No,
I'm
probably
gonna
not.
assume not. I mean,
That's
maybe because I don't even know if they do this anymore, but they used to have that after the wake thing at the people's house or whatever, and people
Yeah.
brought food and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe that part would be the celebration of life thing or whatever, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
But it's just just very weird to me that they call it a celebration of life now.
Okay.
But
I don't disagree. Like I'm used to hearing it now, but yeah, no, I get exactly what you're saying, Cassie. I get it.
yeah, it's just changing times, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Let's all be nice.
Oh.
Let's not trigger anyone.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Death is horrible. Let's celebrate life.
I'm just trying to be a good
Well,
person.
death is horrible.
For Christ's sake, I'm just trying to be a
So
good
now,
person.
but you started with the pronouns fucking thing.
Oh, no. All right, we're circling back. We're circling back.
You know
Okay.
where we're going here, don't you?
All right. No, hey, I'm here. I mean, you're right.
Again,
I did mention it.
I
You're
believe
right.
we've had this conversation. I'm sure we have. Anyone that would say to me, "Oh, I identify as them," say, "Well, what do you got a fucking mouse? What are you talking about? You ain't a fucking them. You're a you. But I'm fluid. Yeah,
Yes,
fuck
I'm
you. You're not fluid.
non-binary.
Yeah,
Non-binary.
binary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Non-binary. Jesus Christ, that's a fucking dumb as shit.
Well,
It's like I think I told you, it's the when they were doing the god awful Flash movie with a guy. I don't know why they even figured that he would be a good Flash guy to do the Flash, Ezra Miller.
are you talking like Flashdance? What
No,
is it?
Flash, like the superhero Flash.
Oh, like this guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
and there would be like articles, and they'd be like, "Oh, him," or I'm sorry, we
They.
interviewed I'm like, what are they talking about? They interviewed they. It was
Right.
supposed to be an interview with this guy doing the Flash, which should never have been the guy to do the Flash in the first place. Anyways, we're doing they. They said that. Like, why the fuck are they?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out he's one of those fucking assholes. Oh, I am non-binary, like you said.
Yeah.
I don't use pronouns.
Yeah.
What, did you use a pronoun when you grabbed that old lady by the throat at the press conference? You fucking asshole.
Oh,
Did you
that's
call
funny.
her her, or did you call her, I'm grabbing them by the throat?
Right. Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
That's the dumbest shit, dude.
So I have to put up with this at work though, because I work in a mental health environment, and it's like I have to put up with it, and it's like even our software, okay,
doesn't allow it.
No, it doesn't have um uh binary whatever. It's
why? Because it doesn't
he,
exist.
I know. No, I know that, right? But I get these records from a hospital, right? And so we have to accept this person, right, to come in like for an evaluation and stuff in a certain amount of time. And then when we're doing that, and when I'm reading their chart,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
from the hospital, I'm reading like they, them, non-binary, blah blah blah, and I'm trying to, like, even though our software, seems like liberal as fuck, it doesn't have binary or non-binary, whatever the fuck. Okay, so I'm like,
Well,
do
wait a
I
minute.
put he? Do I put she? I'm
No.
not sure. And so I picked one, but
in your
it's
software,
probably going to be fucking wrong.
in your software, to have a section where I just pulled this out of my ass, and I'm just gonna make something up.
You know what? It certainly should have that. It absolutely should. At the present time, it doesn't. It has a
Oh.
notes area, but if I put anything even close to that, I'd probably be, visiting Tamworth unemployment. So I'm just saying, I can't do it. But yeah, I sure as hell would fucking love to.
That is it's just,
Mm-hmm.
God. Yeah,
Yes, exactly what you're saying. Dude, I am so fucking smelling what you're putting down. You don't even have to speak language.
sorry, I had
and
a
I
burrito.
know what the fuck you're saying. It's absolutely like, what the fuck has happened to Earth? Have we just hit a fucking glitch in the Matrix? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I know.
It is
I know.
crazy. And you fucking get it. And I get it that you get it. And you get it that I get it. And it's like, what the fuck?
It's almost, it's incomprehensible. It makes absolutely no fucking sense to me.
Yep.
First of all, jackass, you should have paid, not you, but
Yeah,
you
I
should
know.
have paid attention in school.
Yeah.
They is plural.
Yes.
Okay? You
Thank
are
you.
one person.
Yep.
You are not they. You.
But I don't believe to the construct of just an individual. I am a soul. I am a being. I am not this meat locker that I'm in.
Which is still a singular.
Thank
thing.
you.
It is not they.
Oh,
You
right.
are either a him or a her. However you want to identify yourself, regardless of that, fine. But you ain't fucking they. And especially this jackass that did the fucking movie. I can't believe he's even still in the fucking.
Who?
Ezra Miller.
Ezra
He started a cult. He was in some band too, actually. But he's an actor. He started some cult. He kidnapped like a 16-year-old girl.
What?
Yes.
I don't know who this guy is, but he sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He at one of the press things for fucking the Flash movie,
Yeah.
he grabbed a fucking like 70-year-old lady by the throat and threw her on the ground. And they were calling for this fucking jackass to be kicked off the movie, but they still did it. They still put him in the goddamn movie, and he sucks as the Flash.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Wow, let's
And
go
they still,
find
you know what?
this bitch.
Apparently,
What?
they didn't realize it was illegal to grab a 70-year-old woman by the throat to have them throw that 70-year-old lady down on the ground.
Dude, fucking prosecute him
They should
for
have.
a fucking elder abuse.
They should have.
And it should triple the fucking.
Instead,
What?
he still got the fucking thing in what was supposed to be a major movie.
Got off of it?
Turned out be no, he was still in it.
No, I mean he got off of the fucking charge.
There was never a charge.
On an old lady?
Yes. I mean, I'm sorry. He did get arrested. He did get off. I'm sorry. He did get arrested.
Okay.
He never got arrested for the fucking taking the teenage girl captive because she said it was voluntary. Blah blah blah. He's got this
Still
little
statutory.
He's got this little cult thing and all that. Well, I'm not saying he had sex with her. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's got this little cult thing and it's like, what the fuck? What?
That's crazy, dude. Wow.
That's what the people that talk about. I'm them and them. I'm not binary. Fuck off. They're just like this fucking jackass.
So can I ask you a question?
What's
this guy who was the Flash, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that Marvel or DC?
The Flash is more DC. I'm sorry.
It is DC?
Yeah.
fuck DC. I'm Marvel all the fucking way.
Well, I always have been pretty much, but I
Yeah, me too.
I used to
But
like the
that
Flash.
that just confirms
Did you ever
for
see
me.
you ever see the TV show The Flash?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
With the blonde headed guy with the curly hair.
no,
No. Oh,
no,
oh, that
in
was
the
the greatest
comics,
American hero.
oh God, oh my God, I love that show.
Yeah, I did too.
He couldn't figure out how to fly. He was
Right.
always like, ah,
Yeah,
and he'd
yeah,
crash into
yeah.
shit and stuff.
Yeah.
No, the Flash.
Okay.
It was on the
What?
CW network. Whatever.
Oh,
The CW
Country and
frequency.
Western. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Country and Western Network, CW Network.
No, it was just CW. It wasn't
Yeah,
Country
no,
and Western.
yes, that's what it stands
No,
for,
it wasn't.
motherfucker.
They
Yes,
did
it
TV
was.
shows and
I
stuff
know
like that.
they did TV shows, but it was geared towards. Look, dude, look it up, all right, on your fucking phone. Look up on Google.
Why would they
You
have
will
the
see
Flash?
C and W because they started taking syndication shit for like 2 or 3 years before they. I don't even think they even exist anymore.
No, they don't. They get bought out.
All right, so I remember
no,
though. I
it was
remember their story.
There was a different name before it was the CW.
Okay.
But anyways,
Yeah.
regardless,
Right.
the guy.
No, say
that did-
irregardless, because that's not a real word and it'll sound cool. Irregardless.
Anyways,
Yeah.
the Flash TV show.
Mhm.
That guy, even though he didn't quite look like the guy in the comics and stuff like that, but
Right, right.
he was fucking great as Flash.
Okay.
Why they didn't take him and they put this other fucking moron in there
Yeah, yeah.
baffles me.
Oh,
Absolutely baffles me.
it's all fucking politics, bro. Seriously.
Well, I honestly, in that case,
Yeah.
I think it was
Yes.
because he fit every box.
Yes.
He was binary,
Yep.
and all this kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Although they didn't realize he had a cult and took. What they did realize, he slammed that old lady down on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should have just kicked him out then.
Oh no.
But no, I guess that's a good thing to do.
Yeah, like
Maybe
let's
she
see what
was being
happens on
mean.
part 2.
You know what? I
Yeah.
bet the old lady triggered him.
Oh.
I bet
Look,
she did.
I'm telling you what. Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably did.
The bitch deserved it.
Yeah. But,
Yeah. Should have killed her, really.
oh my god. I mean, isn't funny? Like, it's not funny, but it is funny. Like, we're even talking this way. It's like, that's how crazy the wrinkle in the matrix has gotten in the past 6
It is.
months.
It's
like
6
what
months.
the hell?
6
Well,
months.
yeah, okay, maybe 8 years.
I was going to say, it's been going on a lot longer.
Yeah, I just haven't been paying attention. I'm kind of slow, but oh my gosh, it's crazy, dude. Crazy, crazy.
But, I mean, all right, this is going in a totally different direction.
Okay.
But like in LA, all these people are out protesting, and now apparently it's gotten a bit serious because they're putting the National Guard out there.
Oh yeah, 2,000
And
troops. Yeah.
They're protesting about us
ICE.
deporting
ICE.
illegal citizens.
Yes, ICE. Yeah. I know it's just a different culture, though. I mean, yeah. I mean, I get it. I don't get it. I get it. I don't get it. It's like, it's just a different.
You know
I
what's
mean, it's
amazing?
tough for me, like having lived more of my life down there than I have up here. Like, and I've been close to the border and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
You saw it.
it's tough for me because I have people on both sides of the border that I love. I mean, I really do. Like, I want the best for them and all that stuff. Like, I understand the rule of law, I understand this, I understand that. And then I also understand when I was in Texas, and then all of a sudden, because of COVID, they wanted the border to stop completely. And it pretty much did. And I was in a place that was near the, um, oh, how do you say it? Um, well, anyway, I was on the border and seeing like you couldn't go like you used to go with like a little boat, and you go across this little river, and it was like Barranquillas, and I forget where it was in Big Bend. I forget what the town was called. That it was near Marfa, but I can't remember exactly. But you people who are listening will know where the fuck I'm talking about. And it's like all of a sudden that closed up. And it was like, seriously? It's like we were part of the whole economy, of like the little store that was there on the other side. And when we go into the pueblo, and I don't know, it's just
But
it's stupid.
at the same time, I don't know, to me, and maybe I have a different perspective than you do because you were down there and you also had Latino family at the time and all that kind of stuff.
Sure, yeah.
But I mean, if you want to come over, sure, come over. But don't fucking just hop the fence and run in and start using our
Resources.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I get it.
and you can't not admit that as soon as Biden got in, it was like they opened the faucet. It's like everybody that wanted just form a line in. Everybody can come in no matter what. We're not going to vet you. We're not going to do nothing. We're good to.
So, like, it seemed that way.
It
If
seemed that way.
Yes, on
It
the news. Like I had come up here, okay, before that.
yeah,
So I don't have firsthand
dude.
knowledge.
Did you see the footage of all those people?
Well, all right, so that's what I'm saying. Okay, is like both sides. Like I don't trust either one of the whole political shit.
No, I get that, but you can't deny the videos that they were showing with thousands of people lined up waiting to fucking.
I didn't see that because I was trying to
Oh,
stay away from
I, well,
politics. So I don't know. Like
it,
I honestly,
it,
I
it,
am very um uh you know negligent.
at that time, I was really still into like paying attention, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I swear to Christ, dude, it was just like they opened up a faucet and it was like this,
Yes.
and there was thousands of people, thousands,
Wow.
like on a daily basis, just
See,
lined up,
I didn't know.
waiting to go.
Yeah.
And they would let them come in. Oh, here you go. Yeah, you have a court date. See you later. And they were actually flying people to where they wanted to go in the United States. And that is no bullshit. They actually, yes, they actually showed planes in like Washington, New York, stuff like that, getting dropped off with all these illegal immigrants on it. And just like, there you go. We dropped you off at your destination.
Dude, do you think we can do that for the Philippines for us?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, that would be nice if we could, though, huh?
It'd be nice, but you know why? Because most other countries don't do that kind of shit.
Right? Yeah, I hear Ireland is ready to pay 90,000 for somebody to like live in a castle or something, I think you got to have fucking Wi-Fi and good paying job for a couple of years or something. But
Well, if they're paying you 90 grand, you already have a good paying job.
no shit. Right? Yeah. I think you probably have to retrofit the fucking castle.
Well, yeah,
or
so, like
something.
there's been
It's like, oh well, it was built in the 1300s, so we don't have central air and heat.
there's been a thing for a couple of years that you can buy an Italian house. For
Oh,
like
I've seen that
$1.
too. Yeah.
However,
What?
you have to prove before you do that you have the
So
funds,
much
you have the funds in the
to like
to be able to renovate.
retrofit it. Oh, fuck that bullshit.
Yeah, it's not like you can just move in there and live there and say, "Yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it."
But that's the way they fucking make it sound.
Yeah, it is.
Like when they hit you up on social media, it's like, oh really? Oh wow, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's not. But I mean, you're buying a fucking 150-year-old place.
Yeah, you should expect a little fixer upper.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit, just a touch.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Oh wow, is that mold? Oh no, that's what?
I'm just trying to read. It's on here and then.
Yeah.
Thank. That's somewhere. Now I'm going to get cut off my head.
Oh, that's funny.
For Christ's sake, I'm. Oh, there.
Let me show you something.
Let me show you something.
When you take a flamethrower, you take a flamethrower and you put it
Stella
underneath your
Evely
hand
and
like this.
Peaceful Heart, Healthy Walking Enthusiast. Enter it. That's a long name. Peaceful Heart, Healthy Walking Enthusiast. Okay.
Yeah, keep on walking. Keep on walking. Just saying. Keep on walking.
So what were we talking about?
It definitely wasn't hot yoga or like walking around the fucking neighborhood. So I don't know.
Nothing wrong with walking around the neighborhood.
No, of course not.
I do it every night.
Oh yeah. Oh, some of my best friends are walkers. Oh shit. You gotta admit that was funny. Oh, you didn't know what the fuck to do.
No, I didn't even know what that meant, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, you did. Right after you were like, oh. Oh, that's funny. It is funny. Listen, people, come on. Are you gonna like kill all of the footage of All My Family, Sanford and Son,
Dude, no.
like everything that we all grew up on that was so funny, and now you're gonna fucking cancel everything? Shut the fuck up.
I hope to God they do this again. I told you about they did the live Sanford, or not Sanford.
Oh no,
the
Happy Days. Right? Wasn't it Happy
All in the
Days?
Family.
Oh, it's All in the Family.
And
okay.
then they did a Jefferson episode.
Dude, what the fuck is his name?
Woody Harrelson.
Yes, Woody Harrelson.
Played Archie
You told
Bunker.
me.
Yes,
you told me.
And
yes.
you can probably look it up on your phone sometime and watch it.
Okay, yeah.
But and that was during the COVID stuff.
Mm.
It was like right in the heart of the cancel culture, and it was on ABC.
That's awesome.
And they did it live. It was completely live.
Fucking cool.
And they did not change a thing.
Yeah, like the
from
words,
the 70s.
shit. Yeah,
everything was. It was
God, JC, it.
Oh my God, it was fucking great.
That's cool.
And then, like 2 weeks later,
yeah,
they did a Jeffersons episode. I believe Jamie Foxx played Mr. Jefferson.
Sherman Hemsley.
Sherman Hemsley. Yeah, played his.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
He did good.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, it was great.
Cool. Sorry I missed it. Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm sure you can find it somewhere.
Yeah, I will.
No, you
After
won't.
the broadcast.
No, you won't.
Oh, I'll eat too, and I'll get distracted and like, oh, look, oh, a squirrel. And,
Yeah.
I'll forget.
You know what? I keep my friend, not downstairs, Keith, but my friend worked with Keith.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He burped, and then what happened?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
I keep telling him to watch a documentary. Now, this has been going on for 6 years now.
What?
Keep telling him to watch this documentary, Soaked in Bleach.
Soaked in Bleach? That's
Yes.
what it's called?
Yes. It's a documentary about the death of Kurt Cobain.
Oh, I remember him.
Nirvana.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's all said that he killed himself. He shot
Yeah.
himself. Yeah.
Right.
He reached out 4 feet and put the gun in his mouth and shot himself in the mouth. No, sir. No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Courtney Love killed him.
Yeah.
And this whole documentary is about the detective that Courtney Love hired to look into his death.
Uh-huh. And came to the conclusion that she fucking
she
did it?
did it. Yes.
Oh, fuck!
And it's
awesome.
not a movie. It's a documentary.
Yeah, yeah.
Made by this detective.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh, wow. Dude, I'm telling you. And I said that from the get-go, actually.
You had
who ever heard of the band called Hole until after Kurt Cobain died?
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah.
I mean, nobody even knew she was some kind of performer.
She was just some fucking slut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hanger on. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you should watch it. It's fucking.
Dude, cool. I will.
It is.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Spot on.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Wow.
And he still won't. My point is, he still won't watch it. He keeps telling me, "Oh, you're full of shit." That he shot him. Did you watch the movie?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Well, watch the fucking documentary, dude.
Yeah.
God, it's so good.
Wow.
It is so good.
Oh, that's crazy.
And they even have like people that knew
both of them.
There.
Yeah.
It's
that are like, dude,
great.
She's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, she was a fucking.
Oh, she was fucking off the rocker.
Yeah. And think about this. If you are gonna shoot yourself,
yeah.
How many people use a shotgun to shoot themselves in the face? You would literally almost have to do it with your foot to pull the trigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
And going on into this thing, but the suicide note didn't match his handwriting.
Okay. Yeah.
There's just so much stuff.
Yeah.
It's
wow.
And everyone out there who's listening, Soaked in Bleach, watch it. If you're a Kurt Cobain, which I'm not really a big Kurt Cobain fan, anyways, but it's a great.
Check it out.
Great documentary. It really is. After he died, he's a lyrical genius. Really? Can any one of you people tell me what the fuck he said in that song? He was worse than Bob Dylan. It's like there was one song, I forget what it was called. The one that goes the whole time he's going. It's like he's throwing up.
Oh, that's funny. Wow. Yeah.
But
yeah.
And then everyone's like, after that, he's a lyrical genius. Oh, fuck off. What the hell does teen spirits even mean? Well, it smells like Teen Spirits. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah,
And that wasn't even really in the song in the first place. That was just the name of the song.
right. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know.
The only song that they have a few songs I like, but I would never put on my radio. Jesus Christ.
All right, folks. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Eddie's in the house and he's about to get with it.
It's my job to call.
I know. Okay, I'm sorry. Man, do you see how he did that alpha dog? He like took his nose and put it in my neck to let me know, like, no, motherfucker, I am the alpha dog. And
That's
I'm like,
right.
okay.
I just
I'm like, okay. Oh my god.
I almost
Oh my
poked his eye out.
It
my
was
finger.
close. It was
That's like-
close.
Like, you son of a bitch.
Thank you for your grace, sir, and I await your request.
Majid entered the live studio. Oh boy.
Hi, Majed. Oh, or how should I say?
Stop it.
Okay.
On that note, we're gonna wrap it up. Jesus Christ, dude. You know,
I'm in New Hampshire. Why do I have to have a fucking filter? Oh my gosh. All right, I guess we're worldwide.
can I tell you
shit.
why? Because there's not a fucking person right now that's in New Hampshire. I can almost guarantee you that.
Okay.
Don't know where they are.
All right.
Let's see. What did I just say? The name is?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not quite what I said.
Oh, that was pretty close.
In Majid.
See? Bless
Okay.
you.
No reason to make fun of that person's culture.
Of course.
You don't have to go. Don't do any of that kind of stuff.
Listen, dude, you know that it's friggin' what do they call it? You know, all this stuff that's falling down.
What in the fuck does that have to do anything?
Because I had
Oh, you were clearing your throat.
yes.
Oh.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh.
It's all this pollen.
Wow,
It's
I took it
killing.
totally the wrong way.
Well, you're welcome and apology accepted.
Wow.
Glad we cleared it up.
Yeah. See how things just get misconstrued.
Yes, I do.
And I'm sure
Oh
I
my
just
God.
said that wrong.
No,
But-
no, you said it right. You said it right.
Can't we all just get along?
Right.
You
Rodney
know,
King. Is he? Did he die?
Who?
Rodney King.
I don't fucking know. I don't have no
I
idea.
think
He might have.
died a few years ago. Yeah, I think
He might
so.
have.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think when that happened, he was like in his
No.
40s.
No. But he was cool. Like he was alive and shit after he said, you know, can't we all just get along?
No,
like he was
I know.
alive for like 10 or 12 more years.
Well,
But
yes.
then I think he died like some kind of random shit or something. All right, I'll
I
look.
don't know. You get beat by the police again?
No, it's nothing like that. I think it was like you know, he hit a telephone
You know what's funny?
pole or
Is nobody ever talks